I had a teen student who was going through some really, really hard times, and I was very honored that he was really open with me about some of the things that were going on in his personal life. And there's one day that we're training, and it was one of these really hard trainings. There's this workout routine that I call the gauntlet. And it's very physically demanding. And we're going through it. We're all going through it together. We're all just sweating. And I saw him kind of lean up against one of the kicking bags, and he just kind of slid down. He was just kind of sitting on the mat, and his head was down. And I walk over to him. I'm like, "Hey, everything okay? You doing all right?" And he looked up, and through all the sweat and everything, I could see that tears were kind of streaming down his face. And I kind of looked at him like, you doing all right, man? And he looked up at me, and he was just like, "This is my therapy."
Oh, man.
All right, I get a little emotional about it
Yeah,
because in the moment, it was extremely powerful. It was, he was pushing through something far beyond the physical.
yeah, it had nothing to do with the 3rd stretch of the gauntlet, it had to do with his inner demons.
Yeah, and he was working through that, and that student, is an absolutely amazing person. He's going to be doing some amazing things in this world. So, and that was several years ago. Like, and you have all these types of stories, and this is where you go beyond being a business, owner. You're
Right
truly a
on.
leader. That sabanim that I talked about before, where you're a guiding light. To be able to provide that to people of any age, there's real beauty, and I think that's the art of the martial arts.